Hi, my name is Tiffany Valdeweza, and I just wanted to take a few moments to go over the KINES 201-2109 information with you guys. So to start off, just wanted to go over the syllabus with you. It is available, everything's available on Canvas starting today, but I just wanted to go through each thing specifically. So I know it says in the Contra Costa manual that we have mandatory classes, but due to COVID, we went ahead and canceled all of that. So we do not have any mandatory meeting dates. Um, if you ever need to meet with me via Zoom, chat, email, anything, please feel free to reach out to me and I can set something up with you pretty quickly. Just a couple of things. My information here is on the syllabus, my email address, and then this is my Google phone number. So if you have any questions, you can call me here. I believe if you send me a text message, it goes to an email. But yeah, you can reach me through that as well. But the best way to reach me is honestly through Canvas, just to shoot me an email through Canvas. And then I just wanted to review a couple of important things with you. Here are the dates that you need if you plan to have it, if anyone's going to add the class, drop with no W, with the W, okay, census date. So you just need to make sure that whatever assignment that I have set is turned in before the census date or you will be dropped. And then the last data request, pass, no pass. So just wanted to take a few moments. The course description and objectives, you guys can read over that yourselves. Will be using a textbook manual of structural kinesiology. I am working on trying to get an electronic copy to download online onto Canvas so you guys don't have to purchase it. I have provided several chapter outlines, PowerPoints, enough stuff to at least get you through chapter 1, but just look out for it because I will be putting it in Canvas shortly. And then just a couple of expectations is follow the due date schedule to stay on track with course activities. Everything isn't due till the end. I've given you a due date of the end of the semester just because I know some people work at different paces and I didn't want you to feel too pressured to turn things in during a certain time. But I did recommend a schedule of when to turn in assignments and when to turn things in. So you can read the chapters, review the PowerPoint lecture notes, listen to chapter lectures. You can use the PowerPoint slides and follow along with the lectures. Review the activities. They can probably help you with each chapter you read. They're not mandatory, but they could help you out. Review the online quiz activity fund located in the course menu as it relates to each chapter. Complete and submit each chapter as indicated on the due date schedule. The exams are located in the course menu titled exams. And then you can choose a research project, which we'll talk about in a few moments. And that's about it. And then you'll have also, your discussions and there's about 7 or 8 discussions. So I wanted to first talk about the research project that you have. And it's not due till the end of the semester, specifically on December 7th by 11:59 p.m. And everything has a timestamp of 11:59 for this class. And you will submit it in the Canvas Dropbox. But you're going to basically choose a kinesiology topic of interest to you and find 3 articles based off this topic. And you will read, summarize, and critically analyze your topic using the 3 articles that you found. Write a 5 to 7 page paper. That 5 to 7 pages should not be like the title page should not count as page 1 and your bibliography should not count as, one of the pages. So don't make sure that you're not counting those 2. So the content should be at least 5 to 7 pages, not your bib and your title page. And then make sure that it's formatted, typed, double spaced. Make sure you do provide a bibliography works cited page. Please make sure that it's an APA text referencing style, and then you will submit your paper via Dropbox, and I will go over that in just a second regarding Canvas info. And I do have it set up for Turnitin, so please make sure that when you do submit it, you can actually look at the similarity. If you turn something in, it might light up a certain percentage that it's too similar to something else that's been published on the web. So that's why I suggest turning it in early just to see, because you can always unsubmit it, fix it up a bit, and turn it back in. but we've had a big problem with plagiarism in the past, so it's really, really important that you put your work in your own words and you're not just copying what you're finding online or on the web or in books. Please make sure that you are, using your own authentic work. And another thing too is please do not turn in old projects to me. If make sure that this is a new topic that you're writing about. I've had a student in the past turn something in that they turned in 2 years ago, and it'll show up on Turnitin if you turned it in already. So please make sure that you are doing new, authentic work. And then you'll have a grading scale where I've attached a rubric onto the essay, so you can kind of see exactly what's needed. And I have a separate video regarding the research paper, but you have plenty of time right now. Just start thinking about what topic you want to write about. And then we have for student exams, we've got 13 chapter exams, and I've kind of put together a recommended reading schedule to help you out. You want to kind of try to get about at least 2 chapters a week, or 1.5 chapters a week, to stay on pace with the course. I kind of left the last week open so you can work on doing all your discussions if you haven't done those yet, or completing your research paper. But please make sure that you are trying to stay on task with the readings, because it will catch up with you if you kind of just put it to the side. So just make sure you're staying on track with reading. So, try to do chapters 1 and 2 this week. Next week, maybe chapter 3, and, and so on. You'll find your own method or your own groove, so you can figure it out as you go. But just try not to put everything to the back burner towards the end. So there are actually a total of 14 quizzes. So one of them being the syllabus quiz. That one is the only one that has an early due date. So I need the syllabus. The syllabus quiz needs to be turned in by October 26th. And the rest of the quizzes have a due date of December 11th at 11:59. Other than that, they have you have 2 chances. So if you do mess up on the first one, you can take another attempt. And they have a time limit of 120 minutes. So, and I will count the best score. Okay, so I'm giving you a lot of opportunity to do your best on these quizzes, so please take advantage of it. And then discussions, there's a total of 8 discussion topics, and once again, you have you have until December 7th to turn in all of your discussions. It's a little bit earlier than the December 11th due date because I need to take time to read through the discussions and grade them, and the class officially ends on December 11th. So I know for that, the quizzes will automatically grade themselves, but with the discussion topics and the research papers, I have to specifically grade them. So I just need to take time to look through everything. But I highly encourage you to turn in your discussions, weekly, just to get them out of the way. I don't like setting due dates on those because a lot of the time, if I do set a due date and a student might email me, hey, I had an emergency, I wasn't able to complete it, it's more of a pain to have to go back and open it just for one student. So if I leave it open for the entire semester, I'm hoping you guys are going to be responsible enough to take care of them and do them, do a little bit at a time, knock out 1 or 2, every week or so. And then in no time you'll be done. So the only discussion that's due early is going to be the introduction assignment discussion on October 26th. So you'll have that and the syllabus quiz due. So by next week, I just like to make sure that you guys are logged into Canvas and that you've done at least 2 assignments, just so I make sure I can keep you in the class and I don't have to drop you. And then, like I said, the rest of the assignments, the rest of the discussions will be due towards the end in December. And then you can read a little bit info regarding the drop policy, tutoring services that we have available. I know it's a tough time right now because of COVID. You're not able to get as many resources as you would normally get when you're in person. So please just be as transparent as possible with me. If you need help, if you need to meet, I'm happy to help you guys out. I want you guys to do your best in this class. I want to see you guys all succeed. So just stay in communication with me. Okay, and then let me go ahead and take you into the course just to show you around. So once you log into the kinesiology class, you'll be taken to the home page. And basically I just provided a welcome letter explaining a few details, and then if you click start here, it'll take you to modules, and you can also just click modules here and it'll take you to the same spot. And then here's just some information. I have everything sectioned off into modules, So you have the kinesiology course information. Here's all the information regarding the syllabus. So the only thing that you need to do by the 26th is going to be the syllabus quiz, and then the discussion, which I'll show you in a minute. But here's the information, so the video, and then the Google Doc syllabus info. And then I've got a module for the research paper, which will explain what to do for the research paper. And then this is where you're going to submit the research paper right here in Dropbox, and it's not due till December 7th. So if you look at all the assignments, you'll see the due dates underneath and the point totals. And then the discussion board. So all of your discussion boards have a due date of December 7th, except for the introduction assignment. That one will be due next week as well. So the 2 assignments you need to do by next week will be this one here, introduction assignment, and your syllabus quiz. So everything's pretty much, like I said, it's all sectioned off. So here's all the discussions all set in one spot. And then your learning modules. So I have your chapters, chapter 1 with your PowerPoint slides, just the voice added, and one of my coworkers, she's actually one of the department chairs, she had created the videos with the voice added, so you can kind of listen along. And then here's some lecture note info for chapter 1. So like I said, even if you don't have the chapter, but I'm working on getting that put in here, you have a lot of information to use towards completing the exams. So here's all this information regarding chapter 1, and then your chapter 1 quiz. So like I said, everything's just sectioned off into chapters. So at the very end, you'll see your quizzes. You just keep going down. So you'll have 13 of those. So there's plenty of information that you can utilize in order to complete your exams. And like I said, you have two attempts and you have 120 minutes. So take advantage of all that time. Make sure you're thorough when you're answering the quizzes. And also, I've also included PowerPoint slides and notes from the 18th edition of the book, and 19th edition. So, and then that's about it. So some of these modules down here are just extra help, extra work, information about shoulder complex and injuries, flashcards for additional resources for help. And that's about it. So please feel free to look through this. If you need help with anything, you can't find anything, please reach out to me. But all the information that you're going to need will be here. I've given you almost like more than enough information to get through this course. And you may not use some of the stuff that's in here, but I just want to make sure I'm providing it because I'd rather have more than not enough. Okay, well, thank you very much.